Hello everybody and welcome back to another very special Genshin Impact video. It is finally time to take a look at the Archon trailers. That's right, we're at the end of Natlan, the end of the story, the end of it all, and the penultimate region before we hit the end of the game. I can't believe that we're here. It's been, basically 5 years, 4 or 5 years to get to this point, and man, it's just really exciting. I really do hope they deliver on Mavuika's teaser and demo. But before we get to that, tonight, of course, in line with everything that is happening, we will be streaming the final Archon quest, so be sure to tune in for that and leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on when we do this on the channel. Without further ado, let's just dive right in to Mavuika's teaser, A Light Through Time.
SHENHE's the only one who doesn't know. You should tell her yourself.
Her sister doesn't know about the plan.
A house needs a sturdy foundation to withstand the elements.
You need the geo element. Unfortunately, it's been abandoned.
I made your favorite stew for dinner.
Oh, that's her mom.
It's almost dinner time. Let's call
It's also
it a
great
day.
to see Mavuika in different outfits once again. Oh, we got little
Supposed to
googly
be
eyes.
listening to me.
Don't be mad, sis. It's a bookmark. To save our place.
Oh, it got spring action.
Next time.
Oh, till next time. IDK about that, Chief.
Come on, let's go eat.
Yeah, he knows.
I have something to tell you.
Ooh, this is gonna be
You're
one of those
gonna
better
live
teasers.
500 years in the future? You're just gonna die. I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long. But I'm
Ooh.
gonna have something to wait for us to meet again one day.
Oh, wow.
Couldn't find anything about SHENHE. I'm sorry.
She went searching
I'm
for an
sure she
ancient
lived a happy
name.
life, if
That's unfortunate.
uneventful in the end.
Oh, she went back to the old site, just like the animated trailer that they did.
This book belonged to someone who helped my family a super long time ago.
Oh, is it their book? There's no way.
It's safe for you.
Oh, is it? There's no
There's
way.
a bunch of old designs inside.
Wow, it lasted through 500 years. That's incredible. Yeah, it reminds her of her.
Thank you. This means a lot to me. Why don't I walk you home? I'd like to thank your family too.
Oh. Is that the
By
whole
the way,
thing?
Do you
Man.
like stew?
It's my favorite.
No, hey, some things never changed. What is it? The kids today still likes to. Oh, it was so simple. What is it? But it really was perfect. I think they hit everything right. The musical notes, the animation quality, as usual. I really do love, like I mentioned this in Citlali's video, if you want to check that out, over on the channel, but it's really good when the teasers actually give you an effective trailer, right? Because last time I said it would show an example, but I might as well show it now, while that we're taking our time, because I know the other one's not as long. What is it? But if we go to Genshin Impact, right, and then we scroll down all the way to some of the teasers where they're just like straight up, like, I'm gonna be so real with you, man. Xianglin's entire teaser's like, damn, bro, we're hammering away. That's pretty crazy, man. Oh man, that's amazing. And then it's like, wow. I watched a 2-minute clip of someone hammering away. Not that Xianglin's like a bad character or anything, but like teasers sometimes tend to have a thing where they just like, they have nothing to say, right? And you can't really blame like the story writers or animators, because it's like, hey, you have an objective to like meet this requirement, and like we need you to like tell a story with like extremely strict criteria without spoiling anything either, which is like kind of a really tall order you know, assuming like how all teasers have been essentially handled, is that pretty much none of them, unless you're a character who has a tragic backstory, or B, like, you know, is like, you know, a person of significance like an Archon, doesn't actually get a chance to have any like, you know, like significant stuff. I think Mulani's a great example, is that she's the first character of the region, you don't know anything about her, and then so her trailer is her doing a good deed, right? So it's like, that seems really silly. But these are the ones, like, it's Wanderer and Nahida is definitely the ones where I mark when I rewatch a lot of these trailers and stuff and see what they have, is that those are the ones that like really stick out to, you know, not only being you know, very good mark of animation, but also proper storytelling as well. What is it? And these, and you know, Citlali and Mavuika releasing the exact same patch at the exact same time. Hey, what did they do? What is it? End up being, you know, probably some of the best, right? You know, they tell a really nice story. They go above and beyond with the animation and not characters basically just standing still 90% of the time, which is great. And, you know, they think they did it really effectively. I think, what is it? This portion in between where she says, "I'm going to come find you," is just, ooh, what is it? They did this really well. Not going to lie. What is it? Yeah. This piece right here is really good. I really hope we do get to learn, or at least like understand more, because right, we have Malvika's story quest, and we also the Archon quest. It's probably going to be inside her story quest where, you know, we get to the, what is it? I assume like, you know, everything's over and we can finally, you know, have some time to rest and think about, you know, the 500 years that Malvika, you know, had to give up so she could actually win the war. What is it? So. But yeah, no, this was great. I really did like it. So let's see, because I give a lot of praise to these teasers, right? Now, I know that some people are slightly contentious about how the other trailer is. So let's just see if I like it. I think it's probably going to be fine. What is it? We'll see. I'm going to turn up the music a little bit. We're going to leave Cap. We'll leave him on. I think it'll get another. Yeah, there's that good old motorcycle, man. Oh boy. See, this is false advertising. You can't actually drive that far. I'm kidding. Let's see what you got, Genshin. Oh, there she goes. Oh, she has Shaloans? Oh wow, yeah, she's visiting every single like tribal, like, you know, every single tribal place, and like kind of just like seeing what they're up to. Hey, we even see the those guys that aren't in the game yet. They're gonna ram over the Rift Hounds. Where's your sword, Malvika? Akira slide as usual. Ah, the whole squad's pulling up. DJ Shaloan. Yo, Kanishka, you got the keyboard? Oh, the other two. They're still, yeah, here we go. Is there another one? He's on the guitar. Here we go, Yansen on the drums. Oh. Hey, I'll never let you go. No. No Yansen weapon because the Yansen's not out yet. Wada-da. Can't see it, but I'm head bopping right now. I'm just enjoying it. Mic drop. It'd be cool if they passed it to someone else. Okay. You know what is it? Yeah, no, what is it? Low key, a bit of a Twitter moment. Because what is it? I can see why people like, what is it? There's a lot of things to talk about Natlan, and we can like definitely discuss that over stream and stuff. But what is it? I think this was generally an okay trailer. I think people's main point of contention would generally be that it feels tonally very odd, you know, considering what the story that Natlan's trying to tell, right? And I definitely, what is it, agree with that, because there's some great, like, you know, Genshin trailers overall that really have like the kind of impact that really show you know, that someone's an Archon. But I don't actually think it's necessarily wrong to interpret you know, Mavuika as sort of like, you know, the lead singer of the band, right? I think they probably just focused a little too hard on the music video aspect for the trailer. There was people. I think people are expecting a lot more action, you know, from the trailer, because it's not really something we get in game. So character demos tend to be that spot where we get that kind of action and whatnot. Because I actually thought a lot of this stuff was pretty good, right? And of course, like, hey man, if it's a music video, like, you gotta have some of these shots, right? But I think even with like the music portions, like, you know, there was not a lot of like dynamic camera angles, etc., right? Especially like when they, what is it, like these, like, what is it? I think there was like just like kind of like a lack of animation in between this part where they're like throwing up their hands, you know, like in the sky. Let me find the specific frame. What is it? And then we go right here. Yeah, here it's like, you know, I like, this is very typical you know, like, you know, kind of imagery stuff, right? And you know, we've seen this you know, all the time in things like anime openings and, you know, like AMVs and stuff like that. And I actually think it's a very good thing. I think it's just that Genshin's motion with how they handle, like, let me just, what is it, roll it back for a second to let it play. What is it? I think how Genshin handles its motion makes it look a little odd, because we go from this 2D like piece, right? And then there's just like, it just feels like the hands are like flopping around all over the place. It's like, what's going on, man? What is it, right? Because obviously, what is it? See, like, you know, when Mavuika actually sticks it here, obviously it's supposed to look that way. But then, like, you know, it goes in, it feels a lot more natural than everyone's just like, you know, I think the 3D models don't really lend itself super well to that. What is it? Yeah, there's also this, what is it? But like, and then once we get to this part right here, right, where they're all doing like, you know, their moves and stuff, like, this is the part that I think people are really looking for, right? Because again, it's like not something you really get to see in game, and really should have been the main focus, right? You know, because there's just really long portions of just like, you know, them rocking out, which is totally okay, right? I think once again that like it needs to, you know, kind of have a more healthy balance of like how much is the music video and how much is like, you know, the action packed trailer that, you know, people, you know, come to these things for, because it's not really possible you know, in game. So but like in general though, I think it was definitely fine. You know, it was just a free flow song. I think that's also another thing that's not really a gigantic like beat drop that people have been kind of conditioned to expect inside Genshin trailers, because they usually model their songs around like a pretty big beat drop. Like, for example, what is it, like right here would probably be around where the beat drop is. So, like, if I, you know, yeah, because like this part just this starts just flowing, right? What is it? And you can definitely consider this kind of a beat drop, but the energy shift in between, you know, this 10-second interval, you know, I'm not a musician, right? But like, you know, is not so drastically different what's already happening, right? And that's like, you know, a music theory person can debate me in the comments about that. But what is it? Definitely, what is it? We're looking for the extra energy. But I still think this is an okay trailer, right? And I think, like, you know, obviously, you know, when people are critiquing like this thing overall, it's because they have general gripes with Natlan, which is very, very valid, mind you. What is it? But I think this is a fine trailer. I actually did enjoy it. What is it overall? What is it? I definitely see what they're going for. I probably just preferred, like, you know, maybe, what is it, a little more cohesiveness with how the action and how the music band is split up, because I actually think it definitely works. I just think it feels a little uncohesive in general, but it was fun. I do actually I like this song. I think I might play it for our stream intro tonight when we do the quest. But this is really cool. You know, I like, you know, the aspects of, you know, like, what is it, like them being like together in a team. What is it? The mic drop is hilarious, by the way. That shit is funny. I I was kind of wondering where it would fall because they lingered on the shot for so long. I'm just like, oh, is like the traveler gonna pick it up, or like is it gonna do this or that? And no, it just like, you know, has a little like, you know, burning flame in front of the logo, which is cute. What is it? But yeah, anyways, that's gonna be my reaction to both Malvika's teasers and demos. You know, honestly, not that bad overall, you know, considering what I had heard overall. And then of course I have made sure to wait a good amount of time to make sure you all had a chance to play the Archon quest. And now even Genshin is uploading their cutscenes onto YouTube and stuff. So please tonight join us in like, you know, about 6-ish hours. You know, I'll get this up here and I'll get all that stuff done, and we will be here and we will be running through the entire Archon quest. And I'm very excited to see you know, the most important part about this game, the story. So we'll see about that. And also tomorrow, what is it, if you're here for my Wuthering Waves content, because we do all kinds of content here, I will be doing the entire 7 hours of the Renacida story. So if you're ready to strap in and lock in for, you know, apparently according to most of the lore divers, a peak story, and you know, just other people in general, I'm very excited. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow. But tonight, Natlan, and of course in general, if you like all the stuff here, we have all the content that we do over here. So we're going to have a very exciting start to the year. So we're going to just get right into that and have a really good weekend. So thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.